This is Elias Rubenstein, and I'm going to explain 7 explosive secrets why mystery schools are so powerful.
The unbroken chain of timeless wisdom. The chain of knowledge passed down through thousands of years of profound experience marks the first secret of mystery schools. The earliest of these esoteric institutions are as old as human civilization itself. The fascination with ancient Egypt's rites and those of ancient Greece continues to mesmerize us. Cultural landmarks, like the pyramids and Greek temples, stand as testaments to a spiritual path that has evolved over generations. As ancient as Hinduism, yet as modern as the current generation, these schools have been tested over millennia. Originally accessible only to a select elite of nobility and the priests of these mysteries, their teachings sought not just to understand this world, but to ascend to the next. The initiates aimed for spiritual evolution, as even described in allegorical terms within biblical scriptures. The elite tapestry of esoteric influence. The second explosive secret of the power of mystery schools lies in the caliber of their members. Throughout millennia, it has been common for the most influential individuals within a society to be associated with these enigmatic institutions. In ancient Egypt, for instance, the pharaoh was often the head of the high priests, integrating political power with spiritual leadership. The gender of the pharaoh did not restrict the mysteries, as they adapted to align with the ruler, evidenced by the worship of Isis and Osiris, which morphed to reflect the sex of the reigning pharaoh. In the ancient world, particularly within Rome and Greece, it was not uncommon to find aristocrats among the ranks of mystery cults. Prestigious groups such as the Eleusinian Mysteries, dedicated to the goddesses Demeter and Persephone, and the mysteries of Isis, as well as the cult of Mithras in Rome, transcended social classes. They were particularly favored among the elite, but were not exclusive to them. These cults offered not just spiritual development, but a sense of community and a direct line to the divine, appealing to both the masses and the elite who sought spiritual fulfillment beyond the conventional state religions. Over time, these secret societies have been succeeded by various esoteric traditions, such as Hermeticism, Gnosticism, and alchemy, which persist to this day. Historically, these groups included members who were political leaders, scientists, and religious figures. In more recent centuries, as literacy spread and books became more accessible, membership has expanded to include individuals from all over society, granting access to esoteric knowledge that was once the purview of a specific class that could read and afford such information. This broadening of membership has amplified the influence of mystery schools, as they have been able to infuse their philosophies into multiple facets of society. The power of these schools is thus significantly attributed to their members, who carry the weight of their esoteric knowledge into various sectors of civilization, subtly guiding the progress and transformation of cultural and spiritual thought. The transformative power of esoteric allegiance. The third explosive secret of mystery schools is the power of the oath, symbolizing dedication and duty. No mystery cult would grant entrance without first vetting its candidates and requiring an oath. This oath, while varying in its specifics, universally binds all members to a higher source. Some may refer to it as deity, others as the higher self. Secrecy is also a critical component of the oath, because the rituals and knowledge transmitted are powerful tools. Without the guidance of a mystery school, these tools could be dangerous and potentially harm those who are not ready for such profound spiritual development. Additionally, part of the oath involves protecting its members. Throughout history, secret societies have been persecuted in various regions and epochs by political or religious figures who feared their influence. Therefore, a commitment to safeguard fellow members was essential for the preservation of their traditions and safety. Moreover, the oath requires a dedication to spiritual work, acting as a catalyst in spiritual transformation. Regardless of one's social status, wealth, or occupation, even soldiers in the military, this dedication brings members closer to their specific mission in life and to the overarching meaning of existence. By becoming a channel for the deities, members strive to manifest an era of harmony and the dominion of spiritual light on earth. This solemn promise is not just about personal gain, but is a vow to uphold the values and responsibilities of the school. It's an acknowledgement that the path each member walks on is not for the faint of heart, but for those who are committed to a greater cause, a cause that transcends individual desires and contributes to a collective elevation of consciousness and enlightenment. Through this oath, the mystery schools ensure that their sacred practices and teachings are preserved, respected, and carried forward with integrity and purpose. The indomitable unity within mystic circles. The fourth explosive secret of mystery schools is the acknowledgement of a spiritual family. This is not a metaphorical concept, but an actualized truth within the confines of these timeless institutions. The fraternity within a mystery school is the strongest bond one can experience, far transcending the connections of our earthly families and reaching into the depths of our spiritual existence. Initiates of a mystery school are part of a lineage that regards each incarnation as a precious link in the chain of eternal life. The principles and values shared within this circle are profound and sacred, often misunderstood or unrecognized by those outside the fraternity. The dedication of these members is directed towards the loftiest goals, a commitment that extends beyond self to serve the force of life with all of one's capacities. This bond of fraternity is a selfless service to the greater good, a commitment to the unity and brotherhood of all humanity. It's a lived experience within the microcosm of the mystery school that mirrors the broader unity to be realized across all of humanity. It represents building bridges of understanding where others encounter division, and it embodies the notion of being an integral part of the spiritual body nourished by the light of higher truth. The evolutionary leap of esoteric practice. The fifth explosive secret of mystery schools lies in their evolving guidance. It's not just about adhering to ancient techniques or rituals, for even these tools are subject to evolution. Just as the chariot, a vehicle once essential for transportation and a marker of human progress, evolved into modern rockets capable of space travel, the tools and teachings of mystery schools have similarly transformed. The underlying principles remain consistent: the acceleration from a point A to B, transcending the limitations of time and space, but the methods have advanced. Mystery schools have the unique advantage of building upon a legacy of accumulated tradition. They do not have to reinvent the wheel with each generation, but can instead start where their predecessors left off, adapting the inherited wisdom to the needs and understandings of the current era. Today, techniques, teachings, rituals, and initiations of authentic mystery schools have evolved just as profoundly as our vehicles have, from chariots to spaceships in the age of AI. This evolutionary guidance ensures that the esoteric practices remain relevant and potent, capable of addressing the spiritual needs of contemporary seekers. By leveraging their rich heritage and integrating modern insights, mystery schools offer a path that is both ancient and cutting edge, a spiritual spaceship that guides initiates through the cosmos of inner transformation, the invisible hierarchy shaping destiny. The sixth explosive secret of mystery schools is the significance of roles and hierarchies, which transcend personal identities and focus on the fulfillment of spiritual offices. In the structure of a mystery school, it is not the personal name of the leader that matters, but the capacity in which they serve, much like the ancient Egyptian head of high priests, whose duty was to act as the chief initiator and revealer of mysteries. The hierarchy within a mystery school is not about exerting authority over others, but reflects a cosmic principle that mirrors the natural order, where the sun, as the giver of light and life, sits at the center of our solar system with planets orbiting it. Similarly, the solar system revolves around the galactic center, suggesting an expansive and interconnected cosmic hierarchy. In this spiritual cosmos, the individual with the most evolved consciousness assumes the leadership of an authentic mystery school, disseminating light and guidance within its domain. Love, in this context, is akin to the subtle force of gravity that holds systems together, suggesting that it is through love that a mystery school maintains its coherence and direction. The leading officer, or the head of the school, serves as the bridge between the material world we experience and the formative world that shapes it. Typically prepared through many incarnations, the chief initiator is equipped to fulfill the designated service. In an authentic mystery school, such a leader is appointed by the higher spiritual hierarchy, an invisible order that guides humanity, serving as an instrument of the greater divine blueprint that orchestrates the evolution of consciousness. The alchemy of initiation. The power of initiation represents one of the most closely guarded secrets in human history. While ancient texts can be researched by anyone, the precise initiation rituals of the ancient Egyptian, Roman, or Greek empires remain elusive, just as the specifics of contemporary initiation rituals are. Even when books describe the rituals of various initiatory orders, those orders may no longer exist or may not be connected to the hierarchy of light anymore. Once rituals are published, an authentic mystery school has the ability to create a new system, rendering the old rituals secularized and ineffective from that moment on. However, the descriptions of rituals are akin to a cookbook. They provide recipes, but not the meal itself. Authentic initiations depend not on the rituals per se, but on the transmission of vibratory power that connects the candidate with spiritual development and light. This process can be likened to baking a cake in an oven. A specific temperature is needed to achieve the desired effect. Similarly, an initiatory ritual is an alchemical process that transforms the candidate into a new being, metaphorically referred to as being twice born. This transformation is not merely symbolic, but a profound change in the vibrational state of the initiate, aligning them more closely with the spiritual truths and energies that the mystery school embodies. It's an esoteric process that transcends the mere performance of ritual, tapping into the deeper currents of spiritual force that facilitate personal and cosmic evolution.